Hello and welcome back to Direct Strike, where today we're gonna be playing this week's weekly Brawl because this week's Brawl is perfectly balanced with no exploits, as all things should be. So we're gonna be starting it out with some greatest of memes. We're actually gonna be kicking it off here with Vega instead of Tychus. Looks like my ally here has gone Warzone, and also Kerrigan. All right. Oh wow, you have all the colors. So let's go ahead and go over this week's weekly mutations. First up, we have Hollowed. That's parts of the staging area provide various buffs, and I've placed my first unit in the center, which provides additional life per second, +1 armor, and 25% cooldown reduction. So that's going to be useful for all of my abilities and such, which I am going to be using quite a lot. Next up is Equality. So all unit attributes such as armored are removed, including all the defensive structures, like this guy, for example, which I can now mind control, and that is mine. Yoink! This missile turret now belong to me. Congratulations, I own another defensive turret, and they do not. We're going to be seeing a lot of that this particular episode. And last but not least, we have the Raid Boss. So Infested Thors may be dropped onto the battlefield. You can see we have a cooldown for it. We have another 169 seconds before we can drop one of those. So that's going to be a good time. So now I've just destroyed permanently one of their defensive structures, mostly because I converted it into myself. Oh, these got knocked around. So because these are no longer structures, they count kind of like as base units. So you can do things like knock them around or eat them as Dahaka and such. Yep, that just got they blew up my but also my turret there. Oh dear, that is a lot of infested. Let me just go ahead and yoink one of those because poor Vega is not making it out of that one alive. Rip Vega, you will be missed. Bye. Surrounded by the tiny infesteds. Let's go ahead and protect you with a Blaze, because Blaze is a fire bat and is good at eliminating small targets. Now keep in mind that Blaze typically good versus light targets. However, there are no light units because even these Reapers, they're typeless. Everything is typeless. So it's not good versus light anymore. Blaze is just good versus the Swarm because, well, he does splash damage. And splash damage is good versus, well, units. Small units in particular. Oh boy. I want to be able to steal the next turret. Yep, there's my turret. It's been shot down. I think I'm just gonna leave it there. If I select it fast enough, I do have an opportunity to reposition it. I kind of like it there because then it's gonna be able to help us push into their turret, which is gonna be fun, I think. Yeah, please get rid of the Swarm. Thank you. Oh, look at Enju here, being a tryhard microwing Kerrigan. I approve. Let's see, what is the next base defense here that we want to steal? Looks like just yoink that. Mine. That is going to die. Oh, it's shooting down. It just got 3 kills. It just took 3 Reapers out of the sky. Oh, that is beautiful. I like the way this is going already. Is that all we're gonna get? Oh, you silly boy. Okay, well, we just took their bunker. Let me put you back on autocast. And get another Vega here for mind control reasons. Very good. Brood Queens. So I'm going to be pushing into red. Don't have to worry too much about those Brood Queens. But the Brood Queens are quite good at eliminating everything. They too can target these structures. Fortunately, turrets kind of bring them down. I'm going to just leave these guys here for now. They exist there now. Should I pull them back? Probably. You know what? Let me pull you back. Let me start pulling these guys back now that we no longer have to push up to their base, or at least up to their their cannon, because they don't have a cannon anymore. Is there anything here I want to mind control? Nope. However, I think I'm going to have to, just on grounds of, yeah, let me mind control you, just so you can do some damage. Just on the grounds. I'm going to do that just because I don't expect my Vegas to survive. Okay. Tarask, yes. Gimme. Oh, wait, no, it's over there. Stop it. I need to control this. Did you cast... It casts vision on the ally instead of damage on the enemy. No, you silly creature. This is fine. Alright, so I think next up I do want to get Tychus, because Tychus can actually deal some damage here. They still have turrets over there. Unfortunately, they're all missile turrets, so there's not a whole lot of damage they'll deal, so I'm going to just pull them back here, just for the sake of having, extra defenses. Not that I expect them to really be pushing back very much. With Thorax not being armored, the bile cannons of these don't do all that much damage. It could be the same case here against, well, against Blaze. Yeah, they deal a decent amount of damage, but it's not like, you know, the normal ridiculous amounts of damage that they deal. And can these guys survive? We have one mind control left. Very good. Ooh. Let's steal one of you boys. Very good. One less aircraft and get our Tychus up and running. Go ahead and autocast you. Get you going as well. There we go. I don't care so much about bringing the units to the ground right now because most of my units shoot up except for Blaze, which is fine. I don't mind him running under for a little bit. Looks like Kerrigan taking out the Brood Queens. Very good. And it's Ultras. 15 kills, 19 kills, 14 kills, and counting up to 20. Those things do so much damage to the small units. It's just the AoE. They're cleaving blades. They just don't stop. Okay, now you are going away, and you are getting mind controlled. Come on, last one. Thank you. I mind controlled all of the air units. That is an entire wave will now belong to me, and we're sitting on the base. This is the life of mind control, when everything can be mind controlled, barring no exceptions. I think they still had a turret over here somewhere. I don't know if I got it or not. It's certainly not alive. Infested Thor. Is he dropping Thors? Alright, so let's gonna get that killing below. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the next Thor down. And yeah, this is gonna be a good push, I think. Yeah, they do have a turret alive, but it's dying consistently before I can get to it, which is unfortunate. I kinda do want it. The Thors have arrived, and they have the tentacle monsters on their heads, and they are here to do tentacle things to everything. They have a Thor of their own. Fortunately, I can mind control that in a moment when I get up to it, if it survives that long. Which it looks like it will. Yes, indeed. It is now mine. Let's also grab this Wraith. There we go. Come on. They have so many Thor. Dippy dippy. They had too many things in mind control. I couldn't get all of them. That means I need more things. I need more Vega to mind control more things. Actually, that's not true, because they're not going to be able to do that again. I need more damage output, which in this case comes from this boy, Crooked Sam. Yes, indeed. They have multiples, so it's gonna be a lot. Missile turret. I want it, but it is the forbidden fruit I cannot have. Uh-oh. They do have an infested Thor, though, which will probably survive? Question mark? Maybe, maybe not. I want it. Even if it's damaged, it's still quite good. It has so much HP. It's still got 335 HP left, which is a lot of HP. Take these two. There we go. Kind of surprised they managed to survive the last push. That was a lot of nonsense they had to deal with. And good. Hopping on the base and gimme. Okay, let's grab you. La-di-dum. I like how we just own all of the things. That's a friendly Thor? Friendly Thor? Yes, friendly Thor. It was an enemy Thor, but then it got mind controlled, so it's not a friendly Thor. It's about to become theirs once more, which means I am safe to mind control it, which makes me happy. Gimme you. Gimme. Yoink. It is my Thor now. Go ahead, use the ability. I kind of want to mind control the Widow Mines here. There we go. Yes, please. Thank you, Widow Mine, for doing the damage. I dropped down his Panzerfaust. No, it just got it just got mind controlled super quickly. Alright. Cleaned up that wave nice and quickly. And next up, let's go ahead and get some more of these guys for the damage output. I do need a little bit more tankiness. Blaze is going to be good for that. Blaze is going to be very good for that. So I think the next one is going to be Blaze after this. Oh, the Panzer has the has those up, which means you could take out all of those Reapers very quickly, assuming they survive long enough to get to the Reapers, which is not at all a good assumption. Oh, black hole coming in. I don't think they're going to be surviving this next push. Let's go ahead and drop the next wave, just to try to get that final hit in there. There we go. Allied Thor drop incoming. I don't believe they have any Remnant Thors, so I don't think they can go casting those down. Not that I wouldn't just steal them. Okay, so we yoinked all of the raids, and now we're pushing for the final blow. Good luck getting those Thors off of you, because they are doing tentacle things, and it's quite impressive. Bye! GG. Alright, so now we're off to round 2, where I am going to see just how many more things I can yoink and put onto my team, because I like the mind control. It makes me happy. Let's go ahead and put down our... Why are you like this? What are you... Okay, well, he is Artanis then? Yes, he's Artanis. Ally here is Raynor. Let's go ahead and start mind controlling all of the things. I'm going to go ahead and take this off auto cast. That way I can guarantee it lands on a good target. And... oh, that's a Stukov. Alright, so we know how this is going to go. We can just walk through the first wave here and yoink one of these boys. We just grab this guy real quick. Let him help out with this before expiring. Come on, get it. Alright, so that's the first 2 down, but one of them is now mine. And I'm actually going to like leaving that there, because unlike last time where it was just a missile turret and can't really do much, this time it's actually a cannon and can do noticeable harm to the enemy wave. Oh, please come off cooldown. 1 second. Yoink! Got it! Oh, that's hilarious. Look at this. And now it's just doing some damage to their base, and it's going to be great. No. Alarak. Okay, so I'm pushing into, or at least that was an Alarak afterward, but Alarak is being lifted pretty hard. The Phoenixes are quite strong because they can lift everything, including heroic units, which is normally not allowed. Let me go ahead and do this. I can actually mind control Alarak too, but I suspect I'm not going to be seeing him a whole lot. Kind of have to rely on my teammates leaking him really hard, and I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon, considering we're already pushing so hard. Alright, give me this. Thank you. Please help out pushing along here. Thank you. And that is, what, 3 cannons now belong to me? So that's going to be the 2 Vorazun cannons, and also the Alarak. The Stukov hasn't yet put down his missile turret, so I don't have those under my possession just yet, but that'll be coming soon, I imagine. All he has to do is put them down, and then I'll take them. And the moment my wave spawns, like you'll see this here, my wave is going to spawn in a few seconds, and I'll mouse over to their base. As you'll see, my cannons will just kind of spawn over there. Yep, there goes the Alarak. Look at this. I have 3 cannons spawning here, and once they spawn, well, it's going to be very difficult for them to spawn. We lose. Next level strats. He was pinging the Ascendant, one of the more expensive, I think, the most expensive unit out of Alarak. It's not great because it takes forever to get any amount of them. But if you can get a critical mass of them, then it does hilariously well. I have nothing to mind control here. Okay, so I think that's a good indicator that I've mind controlled everything that they're going to let me mind control. And I need to start actually getting some DPS units here, namely Tychus, because Tychus is going to be the best unit, period. And then probably some Blaze afterward. Blaze just for the additional splash damage as well as damage mitigation abilities here. Let's see, does the Stukov have his... Stukov hasn't even put down his turrets yet. Well, to be fair, I can't really blame him. It's kind of being a thief over here, stealing everything. Yep, and then those Ascendants walk by, and they don't do much. And they get lifted into the sky, and everything goes away. And these guys get taken down by the Photon Cannon, because why not? Ooh. Well, those queens just took out all those units. That's unfortunate. Don't you dare autocast. Thank you. Wow, there's nothing here for me to mind control. Let's do this. Mind control you because I can. Oh, they have a Void Ray. Void Ray is Void Ray is not particularly good. Mostly because nothing is armored, so the Void Rays do no damage to anything. It's not an ideal situation. What do Marines want? Oh, well, yeah, that'll do that. And now the lifts come to invalidate the entire Alarak wave. Goodbye, wave. Oh, look, there are the missile turrets. I want them so bad. He's not going to give them to me. Nope, the missile turret's getting lifted into the sky and shut down. Oh dear. Ooh. Mine. I want it. 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 Turn off autocast on all the things. Gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you. Let's stop with the explosions. Thank you. Alright, I got the Thor. Nope, mine. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. Your Thors belong to me now. Of course it expires after the mind control effect wears off. And was it 5 seconds? I think it's 5 seconds, right? Yeah, 5 seconds. So that's, it's not going to stay for the full life of the Thor, but you know, it's gonna do a lot of damage. And more importantly, it's gonna remove an entire unit from the field, which is really good. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well, it's fine. We do mind control anyways. I'm gonna build you here, bring you back. Let's slide you forward slightly. There we go. So I accidentally purchased one of the gears. It's not a cheap gear, unfortunately, but it's now mine. And what it does is it increases the damage outputs of anything that I mind control. Fully restores target's life, shields, and energy, and increases attack speed by 50%, which is quite good. It's not a bad thing, but it's not, you know, not cost efficient. So it's not great because it still only lives for 5 seconds, and spending what 300 minerals on getting that, it's not going to be the difference between winning and losing here. However, Centurions could be a problem, but let me go ahead and mind control a couple of these guys just to get them off the field. Have you do some more damage. There we go. Centurions could cause a problem because my units too are typeless. They're no longer heroic, so they're no longer immune to the stun that the Centurions deal, which is quite dangerous to me actually. So I'm going to get a couple more of the fire bats just so I can actually combat the Centurions, assuming that I'm not permanently stunned, which is an entirely possible thing you can do. You can literally permanently stun all of my units. Oh, the photon cannons are coming online and they are helping. Look at it, it's helping. Oh well, it got brood queened. Don't rip the brood queens. Rip the cannons. Vested Liberator. No mind control, please. Let's do this before those queens get their energy back. Thank you. Actually, Centurions might be the better thing to mind control here. Let's mind control you two. There we go. Alternatively, I could have saved the mind controls, hoping to survive for another 20 seconds, which may actually happen. So if I survive for another 20 seconds, then we can mind control those turrets when they respawn. But that looks like it may not be happening, actually. Let me hotkey you guys, go back over here, build another fire bat real quick, zoom back over here. And it's gonna happen, so I can mind control these two. And gimme. Oh, I got one of them. The other one got slaughtered by the enemy here. Oh well. Gimme something. Yes, got it. It's not doing much, but I got it. There we go. Manual cast that ability because for some reason it wasn't casting otherwise. And now we have a defensive position all the way up front for my units to use and abuse. I don't think we need to be using... Alright, yes, gimme. Just cast on these. Get some damage done. Probably should have casted that on the Zealots, to be honest. It just does that much more damage. The fire bats are just tanky enough to take all of the hits from these Centurions, and I still have these guys here. They're getting killed. This photon cannon has 9 kills, to put that in perspective. That's starting to do a lot of work here. Like, these are not insignificant placements, and I still have a turret there, which apparently died at some point. But that's saddening. Rip the turret. Let me go ahead and get some more damage output over here. Make sure you're in the right field. You are not. Now you are. Let me hotkey you guys. 3, 2. And the queen's actually doing a hefty amount of work here. Now, I think I'm just going to grenade those so they don't get their energy back. He's got them on the extra regen bonus, so I don't want them around. Thank you. Make them all go away, please. Oh, they're starting to get their energy back. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, cast on you. Definitely casting these in the Centurions. Oh dear. Okay, I think that's an indicator that I need to get the explosive boy here. No, he waited till my mind control dudes were gone before getting the infested door. Okay, that's fine. It's understandable. I'm gonna drop you in the back and give you the detonator upgrade, which causes them to deal 300 damage to nearby units, and that will remove any pesky zealots that dare get in front. No, actually, let me move you in front so you can get rid of any zealots that come around. Is this Thor gonna live long enough to get mind controlled? That does mean the missile turret's gonna survive, right? It does. Sweet! I can take that now. Alright, give me Thor. Target out of range, thank you. Oh, jeez, the queens. Oh dear. Let's get this upgrade cast on something. Nope. Oh, well, there's the explosion, eliminating all those zealots, which is good. Oh dear. Okay, in order for me to really survive those brood queens, I have to get this upgrade, which will reduce the damage by a factor of 10. It will literally reduce it from 300 damage per queen ability to 30, which is quite strong. I may need to do that as soon as possible, otherwise I may just get overrun by those queens here. They do so much damage. I do really just want to keep getting more things, though, because for as long as anything from my teammate leaks into the next wave, which is pretty consistent so long as I keep mind controlling everything, then the queens just won't deal enough damage yet. The queens had to spend all of their energy on things. But I think that's an indicator that we're pushing. There we go. Remove this. Can't get the mind control because it is dead. Are they going to drop Thors? Hopefully they drop Thors for me to mind control. I'm going to sit here and wait for them to drop Thors. Yep, there it is. Mine. I get one more. One more. Drop something that I can take. Alarak! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme! Yes! Alarak is mine! Haha! And he's got empower me, which means all of those... Oh, well, never mind. He just died. Rip Alarak. Start getting to tier 3. I have no more mind controls. I do have a mind control. Gimme. They came off cooldown just in time. The queens... Oh, they tried so hard, but the queens... He doesn't have enough of them. And there's no way they're surviving this. GG!